Hello, 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 I'm Steel, and today we are running to the iron mine because I have built a new route there, and we are joined by Bokworm, who you can see jumping in front of me there. So in the last episode we bought the Glenbrook and built a line out to the sawmill. Now I've built up a nice train for us, built a line to the iron mine, and this train is actually a double header. We've got Betsy all the way at the back there, which is because I did... Please don't throw... Okay. Go for it, Chief. So I built... Any Railroads Online player will know that there's kind of two main ways you can go to the iron mine. There's a developer route, which is like this ridge that forms in the mountains that looks really nice, or you can just build your own path that doesn't follow it. Building your own path is the better option because the developer route is garbage and has really steep grades and really tight turns. So naturally that's what I've done. So we're going to have to use two locomotives. Well, we'll probably have to. I haven't done tonnage calculations because I refuse to do tonnage calculations. We're probably going to need both engines to get up this hill. So with that, I have recruited Bokworm here, and we are going to get started.
I'm assuming this Y down the bottom here is either A to turn around or B to go down to the smelter.
The Y will be to go down to the smelter, but I haven't built a smelter line yet, so that'll be the off-camera work, and then the content for the next episode after this one we're recording now is going to the smelter, because of course right now we're going to be supplying the iron mine, but I actually don't have any hoppers either, so it's just kind of
building
a test run and bringing a little bit of freight. And I'm probably going to have to rework all of this actually, because the angle that veers off the hill is going to mean that any smelter line I lay with this setup will be just a bit hellishly stupid.
It does look a bit goofy without
anything attached and stuff.
Those angles.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like nice slope.
There's plenty of flat space here.
It's like a nice curve, then it's like, bam, we're turning the corner.
I mean, admittedly, ideally you won't be taking it with any degree of speed because it's a Y, so...
True, yeah. So what grade is this?
God, if I could tell you I would. It varies.
What's it roughly?
Anywhere from, like, 3% downhill to 10% uphill. I think it's probably an average of, like, maybe 3 or 4. So it's probably a good thing we brought Betsy, because it's the other thing is that it's stupidly windy to follow this. Stupidly windy to follow this dev cut. Jesus. Okay, I feel like there might be a not insignificant chance that we'll have to double it because we're already slowing down significantly. I think we're just gonna have to double it. If we want to double it with Betsy still involved, our two options are either I can split the contest and then we just re-rail Betsy halfway up, or if we want to do it the normal, like, legal way, we would have to back all the way back to the sawmill for that. Because I think we're actually on the 10% now. Do we want to back to the sawmill, or do we want to just re-rail Betsy up 4 cars? Because I know which one I think would be easier.
We just re-rail Betsy.
Let's do that. I'm going to split this in half.
You could split the train and then just run half of it up. Oh, Betsy, come back here. Stop running away.
Uh-oh.
Betsy's in reverse. Betsy is... Yeah, nah, Betsy ain't moving.
Let me put brakes on
Betsy's
the carriages.
Still moving. Come on, Betsy, I thought you were better than this.
Is she though? She's like tiny. Betsy's doing her best, but I mean, I don't think you can expect that much. Okay, I think that we can safely re-rail. Are you re-railing her, or do you want me to? There we go.
Effective railroading.
So true. Who's the FRA? Never heard of her.
Meh.
But fine, we're in Australia, we don't have the FRA, so we can do what we want, right? That's how it works?
Yeah.
There's no equivalent down here. Okay. I'm pulling again and hoping for the best. I'm pretty sure we're actually on like a 10% section now, because if I remember correctly, it just immediately gets really steep and then cuts off soon after. Because the developer route kind of sucks. Which is annoying, because I think it'd be nice if this was like an actually genuinely usable route.
Oh shit, you followed the ground like to the letter.
Yes, that's why it's stupid.
Oh man. I was like thinking, my iron mine isn't this bad. When I remember doing it, it wasn't this bad.
No, it's because I've made sure that the track is like nice and low to the ground and everything.
Oh man. That makes sense why we can't go.
Yeah, so in my last episode I talked about how the Glenbrook would be more useful than the Eureka because it's got slightly more track to effort. Doesn't look like it's actually going to be all that much more useful. Let's hope for the best.
Betsy full power.
I feel like this might not be working. We're not moving backwards, at least.
I have my brake on.
Oh well, yeah, that'll probably be doing it. Here we go. Now we're.
Wait, do we still have brakes on the cars? Did we even take them off? No. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We didn't take brakes off.
Oh, that's cool. Alright,
Train,
now we're
stop bugging it.
going.
I'm stuck. So yeah, we're just gonna leave these cars scattered on the hills, just randomly between A and B.
It's fine. We don't have any other trains because it's a piddly little railroad. So, yeah, there's.
Why are we stopped? What's
How
happened?
have we stopped? What? It can't be getting steeper. How is this? This is going great. This is really going.
It's too steep when you can visibly see the slope. Hear me out. Just go.
Yeah.
Give it the beans.
Give it beans.
Go.
Turn off my
Oh
brakes.
shit! Quick, turn on brakes.
This is. I'm giving it the beans. Full steam ahead? Question mark. Betsy might also be able to pull up like one singular.
No, well,
car.
bye Betsy.
Oh, well, it's fine. It flattens out further down. Eventually, she'll come to a stop.
Either that or she'll fall off the mountain.
It's fine. It'll be okay. There's absolutely no 30-meter curves on this railway. I definitely didn't have to lay the tightest curves the game allows. At all, not even a little bit.
Deep grades? Yes. Tight curves? Nah.
No, never. What do you mean the Bent Railway Company has bends on it? That would be ridiculous. Here we go, and now it's like flat immediately afterwards. The dev route is just this stupid. Do you want to hold the wallet, or should I?
I might hold it because I have 2,000, then we can save up enough to buy a different locomotive.
Maybe like something geared that isn't a Shay.
Yeah, well, that's not much, but yeah, sure. Look at that.
Look at that.
One
How much
car.
did you earn?
$72.
$72. That's like
And 60
almost
XP.
enough for a third of a skeleton car.
Man.
Wait, should we stow the flat car up here while we're up here?
Yes, we don't need more weight.
Yeah, yes, as we've seen. So I will pull it forwards and back it into this siding, I think.
Alright, hold up. I'm just gonna decouple and then just floor it.
Just
Floor it and then hit the brakes. And yep.
Look at that.
Could have floored it a bit more, or a bit longer, but yeah, that works.
Well, that'll be more than enough to... Oh, okay.
Magic.
This game certainly is a physics simulation, isn't it? I don't know about the realistic bit. Oh, Jesus, okay, we're coming in quick. Uh-oh.
Bash and
And now Betsy is going down the hill.
Bye, Betsy.
Oh, okay, cool. Look at that.
Which way you want these cars orientated? They were like this, weren't they?
It doesn't matter how they're oriented. Whatever.
Oh, what the hell?
What's up?
He just full on had like just a glitch in one spot. It stayed aligned, but it was just like losing its shit. So you're welcome to just roll backwards down the nice gentle slope and
oh, very gentle.
Floor it forwards.
You're connected?
Yep.
Let's.
Bye, Betsy. We don't love you.
Okay, that's 2 out of 8 cars unloaded.
We have 8, don't we?
We have 8, yes. There are 4 cars of beams and 4 cars of lumber.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, this is going to take a hot minute. It's fine, I'm good at designing railroads, guys. I just noticed that groundwork along there is like...
Sticking out?
Yeah, it's sticking out, and I hate that. Maybe we should get a class 48. Do you reckon... What is the class 48 tractive effort compared to the Glenbrook? Let me check that.
Better?
Well, I mean, yeah, but how much better? The class 48 has 9,300 tractive effort, while the Glenbrook has 7,000. So the class 48 could probably pull 2 cars up this on its own.
Come back here, Betsy. Stop running away. I can't run fast enough.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Betsy's gone. Betsy, come back.
That's fine. She'll derail herself eventually.
How much is that class 48? It's like 3.5, isn't it?
It's not cheap, but I'm pretty sure it's still cheaper than the high slot.
3.5 as opposed to 5, 6.
That's a hell of a lot cheaper.
I don't think Australia ever had Lincoln pins. I think they were just straight to knuckles.
Tasmania had some quote-unquote trashy little logging railways that had Lincoln pin
nuckles,
but
that's Tasmania though.
And it's also worth noting that those quote-unquote railways were too poor to afford actual rails. So those were the kinds of companies that used logs for the rails, and just all of the rolling stock had really, really wide wheels.
I've seen that.
Yeah, in editing, I'll put some screenshots on now to show what I'm talking about. They're just really bizarre looking.
Or in the States, they used to do it for like mine carts and stuff. They'd have like round wheels,
it's just like
rope and pulley blocks where it's got like the U-shaped wheel. They'd have those on logs. And the train, they just have the thing run on logs.
Oh, oops.
Yield operation 100.
That was fine. Wait, why am I tilted?
Oh, that is a fun bug. You stay like that till you. Apparently, if you teleport or respawn, that fixes it.
That's bizarre. It just looks like the track has mad super elevation. But no, for the...
I dare you. Just keep playing. Just keep playing like that. Tilted on the side.
That's kind of funny. That's bizarre. The whole... Everything I... Uh-oh. Ugh. Ow.
Why the fuck is it going so fast? Stop!
If you put the brakes at 99 instead of 100, you actually get more braking force because of the new slipping mechanic.
Since when?
In the latest update, you'll see that wheels lock up when you put the brakes.
I think that's a bug. I don't think
that is intentional. That was in the patch notes.
Is it?
Yeah, the wheels locking up at 100% brake is intentional behavior, just poor decision making, I guess.
Was that just a bug fix, or was that the
no, I think it was. Jesus Christ, you hit that at speed. Alright, you're in charge of running the Glenbrook now. I think it was an intentional thing, but he's just kind of implemented it as if you are at exactly 100% brake specifically, the wheels slide and you lose braking force, but if you're at 99%, they don't slide, and so you get more force, which is just bizarre, but yeah, that's how it is.
Wait, these cars are far away, aren't they?
Well, they're wherever Betsy pushed them to. Oh, hey, look, there's Betsy. Duck. Look at that, she brought us to a halt. Love you, Betsy.
Wait, we derailed?
No. Betsy being derailed on the track helped us brake.
Floor all the way there and all the way back.
So true. The Glenbrook speed cap is higher than the car's speed cap.
Ah, she'd be right. Like just that.
That was a really nice arc off the bridge that you just threw me on there. Oh, and the tender's gone as well. Good job.
And the train is on its side. It's is like 45 running. Let's go in reverse here.
Sometimes you can rock it back onto the track doing that. Not sure you're going to have much success this time though. Alright, see ya.
Oh, we are $12 short.
$12 short?
Yeah.
That'll be because of the beams I accidentally stole from you.
And Betsy's going. You might want to grab Betsy.
No, she's not.
No, she's rolling away on my screen.
Betsy's sitting still.
Betsy's fucking legged it on my screen, down the slope and
I'm
off.
currently standing looking directly at Betsy.
We're short of money.
How? What? Huh? Oh, because of the smokestack. You'll have to straight pipe it.
Oh no, wait, when did it become fucking 3,500?
Wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was like 3... Wait, hold up. Am I just dumb?
Base price is 3,500.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, whoops.
I was looking at a different locomotive. That's so stupid of me.
It's fine, we've got more carriages to run. We'll get the Class 48 next episode. The Shay is garbage. Admittedly, it's kind of better than... At one point there were plans to add an even worse Shay to the game. Like, it got partway through modelling and everything.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, it was like, it looked like a shed on wheels because it was one of the really, really early Shays. I'll see if I can put like the real life thing on screen of what they looked like. One of the really, really early Shays where it's just a vertical boiler and then like single piston.
Yeah, I do know the ones you're talking about.
It's just a shed.
The original piston-driven ones, piston to chain driven.
Yeah, the chain-driven ones, the trashy ones where Mr. Shay has grabbed a spare flat car off the railway and bolted a few steam crane bits to it and hoped for the best. And they actually got like a fair way through modelling one of those to go into the game before someone like kind of pointed out, hey, this thing has less track to it than Betsy. Like, what's the point?
It would be a nice, like, not meme one, but you know, it's part of the thing. It would be a good one, but like, it wouldn't be usable. It's not a thing you'd actually use.
It would be cool to have, but it would not be something that would ever be useful for players at all unless they just massively overhauled the game.
One thing I don't really understand about in the Glenbook is why the driving was spread so far apart.
Because in the early days of building these things, they just put the wheels wherever they could fit. The ones at the back two ones, are spread apart so that they could fit the firebox in between. And then the one at the front is closer together because they could fit it closer together.
Fucking goof.
It's literally just because in these earlier locomotives, they just put the wheels wherever the hell they fit. I don't think the Challengers did have any compounding like that, actually. If I remember correctly, they're just simple. All the pistons are just fed straight from the coil. There's no compounding.
Thought they did.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
wrong.
Just simple articulated, not manual. I know the big boys are simple articulated and they are just straight pipe like the boiler. And the way you can easily tell is that if it has compounding, the front set of pistons will be physically larger than the back set.
Oh yeah, they're fucking huge. They look so weird.
I'll put it on screen in the editing, but the Erie Railroad had these massive like I think 0660 or 2662 Camelback locomotives, but they looked just ridiculous because they were compounding to quite a large degree, and so the front pistons are like the size of the smoke box. They just look obscene.
Didn't they
like you could climb inside?
Didn't they? Didn't that railroad have super steep grades, but it was only over a very short distance? That's why they had the.
Right.
So where's the firebox? The firebox is at the very back, right?
Firebox is that absolutely massive thing at the back, because that's what Camelbacks were built for. Is they're built to burn coal that was literally referred to as dirt. So it is the lowest of the lowest grades of coal. And if you want to get any work out of it at all, you need just an absolutely massive wide firebox with the most great area you have ever heard of, which is that massive firebox. And then of course they immediately ran into the problem of, well, now no one can see past the goddamn firebox. And I guess in those days they hadn't quite worked out cab forwards, and so the solution was to put the cab halfway up instead.
I'm assuming there must have been space behind there to shovel coal, obviously.
Right at the back, the guy who did the firing stood on just an open deck plate, shoveling coal, and then the engineer would be in the cab, and then usually there would be a brakeman on the other side of the cab, because of course if the boiler running through it, you can't cross over. Also, rather horrifyingly, because of the positioning of the cab, in the rare situation that the locomotive decided to throw the driving rods, it would more often than not immediately impale the engineer. And because the fireman is separated, there are stories of like something horrible happening to the engineer, and the fireman only finds out like 20 minutes later when they run through the end of a siding, because he has no idea because he's not in the cab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that design of locomotive was outlawed by, I think, the early 30s. They were fairly popular with the railroads because they let them run with the literal cheapest grade of coal that existed, but they weren't so popular with crews, on account of crews sometimes died while operating them. More than they usually would in those days anyway.
I mean, it's especially common on larger locomotives like that are, heavy haulers, because there's so much stress under those piston rods.
Everything's got a lot more power to it. We're gonna have like 5 hoppers worth of iron ore. That's neat. Alright, well, I reckon that now that that is all unloaded, and after way too long, I reckon that'll be a good time for me to call it quits for this episode. So with that, I'm going to say to my viewers, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, probably with Bokworm again.